Right, microphone's working. That usually goes wrong. I was sat here patiently waiting for an email to tell me which car I had, and then I'd missed the instructions that said when I join the server, I'll be told what car I've got. Now, the track surprises me. It's Suzuka, which is one of the DLC tracks. So I hope everybody's got it that's entered this event. I thought it would be one of the non-DLC events. And the good news for me is I've been assigned the McLaren 650S. And I've been racing the McLaren 720S all season. So that's a good start. So let's just go out for an orientation, a few laps, figure out the tyre pressures. Cold track, 15 degrees. We'll go straight to aggressive. It's an hour-long race, so we'll go for pads 1. Let's just go out for a little tour. Who's on here? Anybody I know? No, good. So that means I'm going to get murdered. Get a little bit closer, a little bit closer. Engine start. I think it's very early in the day. The sun looks quite low in the sky. Yep, 7:15 in the morning.
All clear, push now.
He's away cleanly. What a great pit stop.
You've got cold brakes all round.
So I had a brief go on all the cars that are in the selection. They're all not chosen very often. I was worried I was going to get the Honda, which is renowned for being quite slow. And when I had a go on it, it was very tail happy. The rear end just kept breaking away on me all the time. And I had to go on the Aston Martin just a short while ago. I rather enjoyed the Aston Martin. It was a bit like driving a super tanker. You had to start your turn 2 hours before you actually wanted to make it, because it's a front-engined V12, so which weighs a ton. So the front end is not very responsive and nimble, but it was... Whoa, overshot that. It was quite a nice little car, actually. I rather like the Aston Martin. But this is pretty much the closest I've got to what I'm driving currently in the league. It's very neutral, and actually it's the one I like the most out of the ones I tried. Really glad I didn't get the Jaguar. That was a horrible car. So I rather like Suzuka, so I'm pleased about this. I'm used to it from the Formula 1 games as well, so I know the track reasonably well. Just that normally I have to spend hours and hours and hours getting my eye in to the track and getting used to it again. I've only got 1 hour, or a bit less than that, because I wasted some time wondering when I was going to get my email, which was never coming. The rear end wanted to go in the pits then. Not exactly where I wanted to go. Still don't know anybody on this server, so that'll be fun.
I think there's some kind of incident. I can see yellow flags.
Somebody on chat there, commenting on how much they like their car they've been assigned. It's completely the wrong gear then for the these bands. Gotta figure out my braking points again.
The leader has just done a 206.04.
There's only one server for this, which concerns me because there's some aliens involved in this race.
1.3 seconds.
Unfortunately, he's not as fast as his best intermediate.
Okay, so initial observations are tyre pressures are too low. Give it a couple more laps. There might have been a little bit of understeer there as well.
Okay, Stevie, you need to watch the track limits.
perhaps a bit of oversteer.
It's a car rejoining in front. 15th place.
Oh God.
Your brake temperatures look good.
Oh, that's good. I think the brake temperatures are the only thing that look good at the moment.
The leader's just done a 204.58.
So somebody straight with a 204 while I'm bumbling around with a 211.
Sector 1 is 0.9.
Well, that's actually slower than his best qualifying lap today.
Okay, the tire temperatures look okay, but the pressures are just too low. And ideally I want to be trying to go through 130R without... Let's go pit.
You need to watch the track limits. Look out for the pit speed limit.
So let's fix the tire pressures first. Try and practice a pit stop. There's lots of pit boxes here. I get the terrible feeling that we're pit stop. But I hate it when you have to drive through somebody to do this. How's that look? Okay, I want to line the arrow up with the centre of the dash. You lose time if you don't position your car perfectly for pit stops. Just wait for this to finish. It won't let me go into the menu.
Mandatory stop is now clear. Let's go.
Looks like I'm talking to myself at the moment, but not to worry. Right, set up. 26.2. Okay. Okay.
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
Absolute clockwork precision from the pit crew.
Your brakes are cold. Let's get some heat into them.
Tires are quite cold, so I don't want to push too hard on this section. Fabulous track,
flag.
Suzuka.
Be careful there.
I always enjoy driving at Suzuka. Watch this be the race from hell. I am more used to driving Formula 1 cars around here though. Work on that entry. It was right in the middle of a track instead of off to the right, and then car didn't want to slow down. Here we go around it in top gear, just a little bit of braking. Notice ACC is missing the ridiculous bump just back there that
Okay,
Formula 1 has.
there's a car exit in the pits. Heads up.
The F1 game
13th place.
has this bonkers bump there that caused me to spin a few times. That apparently is not there in real life. I know the new one that's coming out in a week or so, apparently they've improved the tracks based on feedback from the drivers. Whoop, that's a bit of a snap. We'll see if the bump is gone. I think they've mainly focused on Spain though, from what I've picked up.
Sector 1 is 0.36.
Compared with his previous times, I can see that he's actually slower there.
Funny, I thought I saw somebody behind me there on the map. There is, they're a long way
Yellow
back.
flag in sector 3.
Your brake temps are good.
Bit cold at the back. Just here is the bump in the F1 game. I think I've ended up smashing into the end of the pit wall once because of it. Oh, Morphy's here.
He's moved up into third.
Oh, that is a shock. So they did 206 there. This early on. Somebody's done a 204. I think we can expect sub 2 minutes easily from the aliens when they get going.
There must be an accident. The yellow flags are out.
Yeah, I think I'm coming onto the server. I'm not even sure of the structure of this weekend. I don't know what time the race takes place. Bit of blue on my tyres, but I think they're okay. Pressures are good all round. It's just practice now. It's not a good place to stop. Okay, we got enough fuel for 3 laps. I think we'll see how we go. We'll try and do these 3 laps.
Sector 3 time is fast.
Brake on this slip road.
Something's happened. The yellow flags are out.
There we go. Bring it round.
Okay, Stevie, you've used half your fuel.
That's down on his previous fastest lap over the second sector.
Oh, off track.
Now delete this lap, you've cut the track.
Now, I don't know if the cars were random draw or they looked at the capabilities of individual drivers based on what tier they're in. And maybe allocated some cars out. I've got lucky, this is a good car out of all the ones that are available. This pressure still look good.
The guy in front has just done a 206.69.
Push down to 4th. Break 100 metre board. Go round.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
2 laps, I can do this lap and then the next one.
U4.
Brake it slip road. Brake a bit more. Drift down, come on. That's pretty good that. Thankfully in ACC the setups provided by the game are very good. They're all individually tailored to each car, to each track. They're not just generic.
That's intermediate 2, and he's slower than his best.
Murray? I don't think I was. So if you're not sure, and you're not particularly quick anyway, you're better off just sticking with the default, with the setups that come from the game, rather than messing about. So if I particularly detect a bit of an issue in the next 40 minutes or so, about say understeer or oversteer, that's a really big problem. I'm trying to dial it out, but
Yellow flag in sector 1.
see, that wasn't too clever. Now I'm definitely slower.
The guy in front has just done a 205.82.
I'll come in at the end of this lap.
There must be an accident. The yellow flags are out.
Car right, clear right. Very little fuel left. Box this lap, please, Stevie. Sector 3 times okay. The guy ahead's last lap time is a 205.83.
Let's see how he compares with the previous qualifying times. That's the fastest time over the first sector we've seen today.
The guy ahead has just done a 206.52.
Yeah, people are coming out and putting in times now. I'm slowly being pushed down the board, but some of those times are a million miles from mine, so I'm going to have to restart the server. That's frustrating. See if we can get in quick, save this setup. Quick, 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 quick. Whew. Made it. So tire pressures look okay. Yeah, server's resetting. Lost connection, so quit. Confirm. Re-enter the server. Refresh the list. There's Suzuka. Connect.
Green light.
$15 again. There was definitely no indication. It just simply joined the server and didn't give me any indication of weekend setup. No info there. There was a campaign to add in the Bentley for people who said the Bentley's old but the Bentley's great, and it's appeared, and so's the Rex as well. There's cars on here that were not originally on the list as being available. I'm not sure if you're really good you get the Jag. Which is not good. When I first got Assetto Corsa Competizione, oh here we go. Yes, qualifying's 9 AM, the race is at 7 AM, so the conditions will be just like this for the race. When I first got Assetto Corsa Competizione, I just gotta get my fuel estimate as well. I'll do that again. I did the career mode, and I wasn't really sure about how the interface worked, and I didn't realise that after I did my test run within the game, it was up to me I could choose from a few different cars, but that wasn't at all obvious from the interface. So I just took the first car it said I had to take, so I drove a Jaguar. Bloody awful. It was a good way of actually putting me off the game when I first got it.
Exit's clear. Push.
He gets away beautifully, a perfect pit stop.
Your brakes are cold, take it easy.
I think I lost my rag with the game when I was going around the Hungaroring at night. Touched a curb, span out, and then didn't play it again for about 4 months. I think a lot has changed since then. I think the curbs no longer act like little black holes if you go near them. There's a Bentley boat in front of me. That'll be a fast car around here. I think I've got to figure out a way around Spoon. Ooh, Bentley touched the inside there.
Something's
Brave.
happened. The yellow flags are out.
There's a white flag.
There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag, be careful there.
There's a car leaving the pits.
Yellow flag, be careful.
I think there's some kind of incident. I can see yellow flags.
Morphy, what's
Car
Morphy
right,
doing
right
over
side's
there?
clear.
Just sitting in the middle of a kitty litter. What's he up to? Can't have drift the old McLarens. I'm not even good at drifting. I'm always drifting him.
Fastest lap for Winkler, 205.78.
Trying to remember, I'm sure T-Rip was in our tier last season, season 3, and got moved up when he annihilated us all. And kept claiming he didn't understand how it had happened. It was all a big
The guy
mystery.
behind has just done a 238.82.
And he'd whooped us all by about 5 minutes or something on this race. He was gone after that, straight up to the next tier, where he belonged. Panic then, jump to gear. Got good speed though. Break 100 meters. Well, you'll never make the chicane.
The leader has just done a 205.12.
Yeah. Till 7.
V4. Sector 3 time is quick. Brake temperatures are looking good.
Ooh, that was close. Close to a disallowed lap. So far, we're about half a second up.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Slightly better drive around Spoon. It's proven because we're nearly a second up. Oh, went too wide. Disallowed lap.
Mind these track limits, please, Stevie.
Overshot the chicane as well, really.
The leader has just done a 204.48. Yellow flag. Sixth place. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. Sector 1 is 0.9.
Well, that's actually slower than his best qualifying lap today.
A yellow flag warning there. I think T-Rick may have just dipped a wheel off the track. And somebody having a big major off.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
That wasn't so clever. Too much drifting then and not enough getting the grip down on the road. Of a track. We'll keep messing that up. So now we just level.
The leader has just done a 204.38.
Brake a lot later though for the chicane.
This is looking good for championship points if he can keep it up.
Sector 3 time is quick. Five minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
I know crew chief, the one who keeps talking, keeps working. I know there was postings from people who do crew chief that
Sector 1 is 1.1.
Compared with his previous times, I can see that he's actually slower there.
I am. It was proving too hard to keep crew chief working with ACC the way they kept chopping and changing the
White flag.
data outputs. But then I think the people who do crew chief really like playing ACC, so they kept plugging away at it. So he has kept on functioning. I mean, I don't even mind if it makes the odd error. It's far more verbose than the in-game caller. And you can hear it. I can't hear the in-game color at all, even when I try and turn it up. We'll pit in the end of this lap. Got enough fuel now to figure out our requirements for the race.
White flag, mate.
Okay.
Oops, naughty boy. Let's practice that then. Got to slow down more for that. I think I'm on a lockdown for a certain period of time. Yeah, return to garage. Let's just check Discord. It's very quiet in here. Yeah, nobody's joined a voice channel. Tortellini's in here. He's normally on Game of Muscles channel. So we have royalty, I think, on the server. I know. I think that's Jardia. That might be Jardia. Honzik, I think that might be Jardia there. Mixing with aliens, not a good feeling. Okay, right. 3.25 litres a lap. Right, you won't be able to see this now. I'm going to get my super duper spreadsheet out. Okay. My lap time was... Is it 206? 18th. That's not good, is it? 207. I'll put 207 in the spreadsheet. There we go. Hour-long race. Apparently I'll do 29 laps at that. Fuel per lap is 325. $100 litres should see us through. That's not much. Check that. That's with a 5% reserve. 10%. We'll put 105, which is a 10% reserve. You cannot refuel in the race. So if I don't sort it out, I'll be buggered. 27.6 on fronts. So I'll set up the pit stop because we have to change for tyres, but you're not allowed to fuel. 27.5, 27.5. Pads 1. Tyre set 50. The Nins trick. Now let's save that. Okay. We'll try a little bit softer at front. We'll go for 20 litres temporary fuel. We'll do a long fuel run in 15 minutes. It's gone very quiet. Oh, the server's gone. bit tricky when they keep restarting the server when it's the only chance you've got to set things up.
Green line.
Okay, we'll try again. Load, base setup. Right, we've softened off the anti-roll bar at the front to try and solve understeer. Oh, it's conditions this time. Oh, don't press that button. What's this one? 15 degrees again.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. Your brakes are cold. Be careful. Blue flag.
Get my tyres warmed up for the third time. I can't grumble, I was in the pits anyway. Okay, tyres are coming up slowly. Right hand side's a bit cold. Somebody in chat asking if drivers are terrified. I'm not sure what we would be terrified of. I mean, I know I'm not particularly. I'll get in the way a little bit, but people appear to be very terrified. There's a lot of traffic in the way now.
8th place.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Reuten's taking some nice wide lines.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag, be careful.
White flag.
Oh, went off in sympathy with him
Look
then.
at that, he's taken a shortcut.
That was not a shortcut, Murray.
There's a white flag.
Just followed him off the track. Schoolboy error. So we've had server resets for somebody, so they're enjoying the game, and then they've just suddenly said, oh, I don't have Suzuka. So that's why I think choosing this track, perhaps the did surprise me. But more to the point, we've all lost practice time while the server's rebooted for somebody who could never join.
All right, Stevie, 10 minutes of fuel remaining. White flag, mate.
There's a very pink car behind me.
P9.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
There's a white flag.
Ahead.
I do feel that was a little bit better actually through there with my slightly softened front anti-roll bar. Do another lap and see how we go. See what 6 this time.
P7.
That's the first is slow.
The guy ahead has just done a 205.84.
That's not the guy ahead on the track, I don't think. I don't think Bob Royden's done that.
The guy behind has just done a 207.17. The guy behind has just done a 207.04.
Closing in on
I
me.
think there's some kind of incident. I can see yellow flags.
So far this lap's a little bit slower.
Sector 1 is 1.6.
Unfortunately, he's not as fast as his best intermediate.
Certainly isn't. Coming up on a few cars here.
Something's happened. The yellow flags are out.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Car left, clear left.
Crawford braked a little bit
Watch
too
the
much
track
there, I
limits,
think, for
please,
130R.
That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
I think what we'll do is we'll go for the long fuel run now. We'll do another pit lane entry practice.
On your left, clear left.
That was not a good pit lane entry. Don't do that one in the race. Let's go back to the garage. Okay, well, I think we'll stick with the setup we've got. We got 105 litres for the race. What will be speed-wise, I think. I think it would be a mistake to try and fiddle with the setup. I'll probably just end up killing myself. Right, let's do a long fuel run. See what it's like to drive when it's full of fuel. Right. Is there any more chat? It's not foggy. It's the mist in the early morning dawn in Japan. Because it's 7 a.m. Right, 20 minutes left. Let's go out with full tanks, see what it's like. Let's hope my exciting approach to the engaging with the pit wall there only happens in practice.
It looks clear.
That's the blues. He'll have to pull over now.
Great, there's our 3 cars coming. Don't know if Taylor was finishing all that then, but he really stopped.
There must be an accident. The yellow flags are out.
P17.
Oh dear, I've dropped down the order a little bit. I think if it's 41 runners, that's not actually too bad.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Somebody's asking if there's any aliens around. There are lots of aliens around. Jardia is supposed to have signed up to this race. I'm sure I saw him on, but we've had 2 server restarts so far. Somebody who then said, oh, I don't have a DLC, I can't join the race. Voodoo's here as well. I'm sure Voodoo counts as an alien. I didn't like the sound of that. Somebody just said it's quali in 30 seconds. Of all these server resets really put me off. Yes, it could well be
Yellow
quali.
flag.
That's not cool. My practice was really disrupted by those server resets.
P19. Checkered flags out. P19.
Ugh. Dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, let's load up the base setup. Not had time to really work on this properly. Let's put in 12. Let's put in 14 litres. Let's close up the brake ducts a little bit. Try and get the tyres hotter. Let's go. Somebody likes the car they've been allocated. Yes, I concur completely with it. Voodoo is sandbagging alien. I've noticed his tactics in when he's in our league.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Okay, Stevie, we've got 14 minutes to get a decent lap in. The brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them.
It's isn't normally the way I like to do quali. I normally like to have everybody go out, but there's an awful lot of larger number of drivers on the server, so I'm not sure that tactic could work. I'm better off just getting out, I think. Trying to get something on the board.
White flag, mate.
White flag already.
Something's happened. The yellow flags are out.
How can you have a crash on this bit? There's no nice TV in this car. The McLaren 720S has got a nice little TV to watch while you're driving. I can't even see the rearview mirror. I'm having to rely on the virtual mirror. The two side mirrors are not much use either. There's a nice big gap behind me. That's good. I'd figured it was you, Nins. Why aren't you here on the track is what I want to know. Clearly because you couldn't do your 25 hours of secret practice and then claim you didn't know what you were doing.
I think there's some kind of incident. I can see yellow flags.
I think Nins is a trainee alien in disguise.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
I'll have to try and get myself at the next race. If I get behind Nins saying, oh, he's messed up that corner, I'm going to pass him now. Because he seems to like videos like that where people are talking about him like that. Whoop, little bit of a slide.
There must be an
Absolutely.
accident. The yellow flags are out.
Absolutely didn't nearly come to a complete halt there coming out of Denga 2. Never happened. This is not a particularly clean and tidy lap. Not a bad spoon though.
That's a new fastest lap for Winkler, 203.45. New fastest lap for Zamora, 203.32.
What you need to be worried about, Nins, is what the aliens do to you with their experiments. Right, we won't be very high up with this because it's a pretty rubbish lap. I think it'll be a 07, I think, at best. Have we got enough fuel to go again? It's going to be an 08, I think.
Okay, Stevie, 10 minutes
07,
to go.
7.
That's 10 minutes left. That's 5 minutes of fuel left. 7th position. Your brake
Right, can we
temperatures are
quali
okay.
now?
That lap was a 207.72.
I don't know what abuse Nins is writing right now, but I'm concentrating, totally focused on trying to go a little bit quicker. I can get a 206, I guess that's okay. Down to P14. Got to work hard to be right in the middle of the pack, so when the race starts I get completely crunched. What a save. It wasn't save enough though, the
Track
lap's
limits
disallowed.
validate this lap. The leader leader's just done a 202.33.
Will somebody break 2 minutes? I reckon they will.
The leader has just done a 201.53.
Down to P20.
The leader's just done a 201.50.
This is a very slight improvement, but obviously won't count after my little excursion.
21st. We're running on fumes, mate. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
That's a better start to the lap. It's awkwardly just between second and third. Oh,
Yellow flag.
Child in front.
Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds.
Well, that's actually slower than his best qualifying lap today.
It is. Still only looking like a 207 at the moment.
The car in front has just done a 207.52.
Just trespassing to the predicted 206s though.
Yellow flag.
The guy behind has just done a 207.84. 2 litres left.
Improvement of
1 litre
1.8
remaining.
seconds. 205, no less. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. It's going backwards
flag.
slowly. Come on. There we go. Oh, what effort for
P22.
bloody 21.
Lap invalidated.
P23
The blue
even
flag
now.
is being waved.
Right, 5 minutes. Let's take out quite a bit of fuel. Okay, leaders, go, go, go. Drive, drive, drive. P24.
Take care, there's a car approaching.
That's a blue flag.
We need to get some heat into these brakes. Okay, Stevie, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Oh, Loren could finish his lap anyway.
There must be an accident. The yellow flags are out.
Okay, we got 4 minutes to get round. Just noticed Nils posted. Yeah, there's a big delay, I think,
Sector 2.
between me speaking and it coming out of YouTube. I think it's the encoding, the sending it to YouTube and YouTube sending it out to the world, so it's a bit weird.
The leader has just done a 201.42.
Is nobody going to break 2 minutes? Surely somebody's going to break 2 minutes out of all these aliens. They're really flying it up the inside of me then. Pushed all the way down to P27, despite my new PB. Right, I have figured out that if I drop it to 5th, at least I've got high revs up to the braking point. If you leave it in 6th, the engine doesn't have enough revs in it to give you enough power, or you're losing out a little bit. Right, we might get 2 laps in. Except I've not got enough fuel for that. I've only got one go.
P29. Your brake temps look good.
Flag, sector 1.
Only half a second improvement so far. Oh, it's drifting away.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
This could make the difference between P29 and P28. Got to keep pushing. Oh, we lost a load of time there. And the rear end is drifting, which I'm sure looks amazing from an exterior shot, but does not help my lap time. I think Jardier's in P2, he's a second behind me, no pressure. The whole of the internet will be watching this.
There's a white flag.
I can hear him yelling now at the screen. Who is this guy? Get this guy out of my way! Which way are you going? Which way are you going? Left or right?
Yellow flag, be careful.
Oh, I've lost that. Jardier's put me off. I'll blame Jardier.
P30. Sector 3 times okay.
P30? Oh dear, it went downhill.
Blue flag.
Please try to stay on the track.
It's all over, folks. 201. Well, I am disappointed in the aliens. They failed miserably. Well, let's have a look if there's anybody from tier. I don't think there is. I think I'm top of tier 7, holding up our honour. If somebody from tier 7 got up here in the top 10, I'd be having words with Morphy about having them removed. Looks like Shooter's being a bit cagey. I think he's doing he's clearly pulling a fast one off here. He's not done a time. This will be some sort of clever tactic. Well, they could all be out on track still. Is Gibson in our tier? Morphy is. Crawford's there. Yeah. Not sure about Thompson. Sure Taylor's not in our tier. I think he's a tier above. 205. PB. Can't ask more than that. Why am I not in some sort of special category here? You know. Right, let's load my race setup. I'm going to do and Nins, I'm going to close my brake ducts up a little bit. This sort of thing that goes badly wrong when I trust in Nins. But I'm going to trust in Nins, and his approach of melting my tyres is the best approach. Is Eugene and Art here? It's not all over yet anyway, actually, you know, just because I completely arsed up my fuel estimates. But no, I think my plan has gone perfectly. I'm right in the middle of the pack, P30. There's probably only a 10% chance of me getting around the first few corners in one piece. Well, we stayed in P30. A good 5 seconds off the pace. Are we going to advance? Yes, we have. It's nice weather. They haven't done that to us. They haven't given us like a torrential down. That would have probably helped me actually. I don't mind torrential downpours. Brand new tyres. What's that 4 on? Why does it do that? Why has it changed? Ugh. God, it's got some flaws, this software. Right, ready to drive. Except we got a 3-minute wait. I think Jardier got pole. I don't know what he got pole with though. Is it? I think it's Jardier anyway. I'm guessing there. Right then. 1 hour of torture at the hands of Tier 1 drivers coming up. They put some poor sods in the writer. That's a terrible car. Bentley got pole and P2. No, it didn't. Aston Martin. I like that Aston Martin. It was like a super tanker for turning corners, but it was alright. Bentley's third. Jaguar in fourth. How has somebody managed to drag a Jaguar to fourth? That's impressive. And there's a Honda. I can't believe a Honda can go that fast. I had a brief go in the Honda. It was terrible. Well, there's some prediction in chat about fuel. Maybe people run out of fuel. That'll be interesting. Oh no, it's not Jardier. It's Jaroslav. I don't know where Jardier is then. Maybe he's not turned up. Maybe he had something better to do. Still a minute to go. 1 minute 25. Arthur Sabota's now shouting at everybody that it's fun and be nice to each other. I think Tudor may be in the Rex and he's not enjoying the experience. He should have done what I did, which was a four race series in the Rex. It was grim. Waiting for drive to be enabled. Drivers are complaining they can barely get the car they're in round the track. Turn repairs off now. I'll wait for the... I don't feel safe. I don't know any of the drivers around me.
Go in single file.
Okay. Do you think that's a Bentley in front of me? I'm not entirely certain. I can't quite see the words Bentley written anywhere upon it. Oh, somebody forgot to hit drive and is in the pits.
Stay away from curbs.
Now I've got Ribeiro behind me who likes to drive through me to unsettle me. It's working, I don't like it. I've got Jay Cool in front of me. I think he might be driving a Bentley as well, I'm not sure. Is it written anywhere on his car? I'll get my brakes warm, but not my tyres. I'm just realising I should have written in chat that the McLaren 650 is quite nice. I think the driver who forgot to press drive is getting an F from everybody. It's maybe a fun social race. I think it's going to be carnage at the start. Never had that friend before. He was going to teleport me. I trespassed too far out of my zone. I've just made my front brakes glow red. Don't want that. Front tyres are just starting to get warm.
The air temp is 16 Celsius. All right, Stevie, be ready.
Ewens is out of position. That wasn't chaotic.
Go.
On the outside for T1, not the best place to be.
Right side.
Clear on the right.
Clear right. Car right.
Free
Still
wide.
there.
That's not a good idea.
Still there.
Car on the right.
He's still there. Still there.
Clear on the right.
He's still there. He's still there. Clear right.
I'm not going to say anything about it until we actually get round the first lap. Because there's still time.
Okay, Stevie. Hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes. B28.
There you go.
White flag, mate.
I think there's some kind of incident. I can see yellow flags.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
On your right. White flag. Car
But
left.
Collie will just drive
Clear
straight
left.
through 100 miles an hour, even though his car's all over the track, because that's the way we roll.
Left side. Clear left.
I'm a little bit of grass as well.
The gap to Riviero ahead is increasing. It's now 1.3. White flag.
Car on the right.
Car right. Clear right.
Something's happened. The
There's
yellow
a chicane
flags
here,
are out.
guys. You have to
Car
slow
right.
down for it.
Right side's clear.
This guy's.
Left
Does he know he's
side.
got his hazard lights on?
Clear on the left.
Clear left.
Is that a trick to make him go faster?
B24.
System so far.
The guy in front is Schultz.
Well, we did the first lap in one piece, just. I was interested in the Collie approach to an accident on track. When cars are all over the place, just drive straight at them.
On your right.
Clear on the right.
Clear right.
Where's this Bentley going? Somebody else just went off behind us.
Left side. Clear left. White flag, mate.
It's Eugene who's just behind me. He's very persistent.
Car right. Right side's clear.
Eugene's going to make some wild, crazy attack at some point. Probably into the chicane. So I go left. No, he'll just
Right
drive
side.
straight up the back of me.
Right side's
What
clear.
was that supposed to be? Jesus.
Car left.
Car on the
Still
left.
there.
Clear on the left.
Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Well done, mate.
Okay, Stevie. Keep it nice and smooth. Come on. Let the race come to us. 20th place.
Car on the left.
Car left. Clear left. The guy in front is Gibson.
Car doesn't feel right. There's a lot of wobbling coming from it. really stepped out then. Very odd.
Car on the right.
Jesus
On
Christ,
your
what
right.
are we doing?
Clear right.
A very slight impact there. No harm done, it seems.
The gap to Gibson ahead is increasing. It's now 1.6.
I'd say this, guys, is the idea of braking for corners. Oh dear, standard of driving is not very high. I only said light damage at the back. Feels like there's a wobble, feels like something's bent, to be honest. A lot of shaking for the wheel when I brake hard. We'll see, we got 25 minutes to figure out if it's bad enough to get fixed on the pit stop.
Goes into the car ahead is set to 1.
V21.
Well done, mate. This has been your Russell best.
Fortunately, I'm going to have to switch repairs on
The gap behind is now
when I have
0.5.
a pit stop. Jesus
Left
Christ!
side.
Clear on the left.
Clear left. On your right. Hold your line.
Clear on the right.
Clear right.
There was nobody behind me for miles when I went into the hairpin.
The leader has just done a 201.42.
So now he's on the inside for 130R.
Yellow flag.
Be careful there.
There's a white flag.
Car on the right.
Car right. Clear right. Second place.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Well done, Stevie. Great move. Keep it up. The gap in front is now 1.6.
There must be an accident. The yellow flags are out.
There's a white flag.
Car on the right. There's some light damage on the right of the car. Clear on the right.
Car right. Right side's clear.
Starting to feel like ramming people myself. I didn't punt you off a trap penfold. No need to be so rude.
That was 209.09.
Pair of them. Bad drivers.
The gap to Gibson ahead is increasing. It's now 2.6 seconds.
So it's 15 seconds of repairs there. Folks back on the track and probably going to close up on me. Oh, well, that was an exciting first 15 minutes.
E20.
So far.
For some reason, I think I recognise the name Gibson. I'm pretty sure we're reasonably evenly matched, I think, on pace. Let's see, he's had a bit of an off there. Bit of a slip, unfortunately. Let me close up. Just up in my crippled car, I don't have a bit of a moment and catch him. Wouldn't want to hit somebody. Not sure if Gibson's probably got the same problem, Gibson. It's been a bit of a demolition derby from what first few laps. I mean, I think I avoided most of it, but when Eugene just drove into me at full speed instead of braking for the chicane like other people do. I keep losing the rear end now, so I think Nin's guess at the diffuser being completely destroyed is probably correct. So I'm going to lose a load of places at the pit stops. was a bit poor from me. I closed up on Gibson then, and then did a poor exit from the chicane. He pulled away again. Pesky Penfold closing in on me.
P19.
I think there's some kind of incident. I can see yellow flags.
White flag, mate.
It's been
Okay,
off and it's
Stevie,
rejoined.
reel in
Which bit of
Gibson
the track are they
in.
going
The
on?
gap is 0.5.
All over the track, it would appear. Here comes
Car
Penfold
right.
again, who doesn't believe in waiting for anything.
Still there.
He just likes hitting
Right
people.
side's clear.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So this guy's a lap down.
Clear on the left.
And now I've got punted by fucking Penfold again.
White flag.
He's braking hard.
Third place. You're better than this. The car's better than this. Get it together, man.
Are you watching this, race crew chief? Are you watching this demolition derby? So much damage on the car now, my whole rig is
flag.
shaking. 10 minutes early, but I think I might have to pit. I can barely hang on to the wheel. Well, I can hang on to the wheel, but it's shaking a lot. I'm losing a lot of time now.
Something's happened. The yellow flags are out.
Can't stop now. Jesus. Do we keep going? I think we pit. Things shaking me to bits.
He'll be very aware that races can be won or lost in the pit lane. He's coming in for fuel and a fresh set of tyres.
All right, Stevie, expect traffic when you exit the pits. When we exit the pits, we should be in position 26, immediately behind Montero.
I think maybe I'll have a chat with perhaps Morphy or Sabota after this to say what's the deal, because there's some really bad driving going on in that race. Don't know why it's considered acceptable to just simply barge somebody out of your way. Not bad. To be hit by the same guy 3 times, I think, in one race. It's worth pitting, just try and get away from him. More seconds. Got 40 more minutes of pain and suffering to go.
Mandatory stop is not clear.
Just start.
Come on, go, go,
go. Watch your mirrors, there's a car approaching.
And that was an absolutely perfect stop.
That's the Blues. He'll have to pull over now. The blue flag is being waved.
Come on, come on.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
White flag, mate.
Car ahead.
The gap is growing.
7.9. Car right, clear right.
He's coming up from behind now.
9.0 seconds. B26.
not entirely sure what's happened to some drivers, because we're coming up to lap them, so... Well, they're already a lap down. It's a bit of a surprise, I don't...
Behind to the car in front.
B25.
Well done, mate. This is me, your personal best.
What's about to push push? Come on now, Taylor. Blue flags. Need to work on how to take that hairpin. So I think we're coming up on the pit stop for time frame now, really, for most drivers. Those that haven't been rammed to bits. So it will be messed up for a lot of drivers actually, because there seems to be a lot of collisions at the start of this race. A lot of drivers with damage. Taylor's really stretching this out. So the driver behind me is now only 4 seconds away.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
Or I think he was, I'm not sure I saw a pit symbol appear against him. Nope, it's 4 seconds away. And to be fair to say, I think Taylor is holding us both up a little bit now. I really closed in on Sabota.
Car right.
Clear on the right.
Clear right.
Motor's dropped back a little bit. I'm not sure if maybe he's got a bit of a problem. So the 2 cars in front of me are traffic. On Reuten, who's 8 seconds away, who's I'm racing against.
The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 2.4.
I know he is.
Okay, Stevie, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap. The car is exiting the pits. Watch out. You're at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
That's half distance. The fuel's okay. There's a white flag.
I've already done a faster time in the race than I did in my qualifying. Shows you where a lack of practice can cause you. Kuza's really closing in now. Let's hope his technique isn't pumped to pass like Penfold's was. Oh, Taylor wanted to take a traffic cone with him then. Floria, what are you doing?
Car right. Still there.
Clear on the right.
Clear right.
That was a little bit worrying then. Floria really flew back onto the track to rejoin. A lot of cars in the pits.
That lap time was 2:05.62.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Gibson will be cursing, he must have sped in the pit lane, he's got to stop go 30 seconds.
The leader is pitting now.
It's just a matter of time here.
That's a blue flag.
Car on the left.
Car left.
Clear on the left.
Clear left.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Should be an opium for Kuza there, or messed up the gears then. Oh, I think he's too far back really. Not to take a safe attack on parabolic on 130R. Oh, except I screwed up. Let him straight through.
Car on the left.
There's a white flag.
On the left. There's a slow car up ahead.
I don't know if anybody else watches these, but maybe there's a lesson there that I couldn't defend that because I made a mistake. So I didn't try and defend it, I didn't suddenly swing across the
Gibson
track
is pitting from P24. We think
and
he'll be
just
close
caused a
in
massive
front of you when he
accident. I
exits.
just knew I'd lost the place. Don't know what Taylor's going.
Left side. Clear left. Okay, Stevie, you've got half your fuel left. The gap in front is now 1.1.
So we got D'Couza now in front of me and Van Ruiten right in front of him. We've caught Van Ruiten up for quite a lot of time,
Winkler
so
Has the lead.
got to fancy our chances for maybe closing in a bit closer and, dare I say it, trying to make a bit of a pass. Looks like D'Couza had a bit of an issue in the chicane there. Looks like he, the post gap still looks the same though. .22 seconds back to P26.
Car in front in sector 2. Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Ooh. Snapped on me. Damn, that was a... Don't know what happened there. Little mistake. Suddenly gripped. Midway through one of my wonderful drifts and spat me out. Wasn't too bad though. We can get back with these two, hopefully. Oh, Van Ruiten's just giving it up. Well, he's carrying a problem, perhaps. He just suddenly swung over and let D'Couza right through.
The gap behind has now decreased to 19 seconds.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Wonder if I'm going to get the same treatment. Poor old Van Ruiten's in a Jaguar though. I just saw it twitch on him, like it did on me when I was trying it out. Maybe he's got a locked diff or something.
The gap ahead is now 1.8 seconds.
Oh, perfect.
P23. White flag, mate.
Feel the grip going then. Slow it down a little bit. Closing on Van Ruiten fast though. Maybe he's carrying a bit of a problem. Went very wide there. And there. Indicates he's got some sort of understeer problem. This is where
Clear left. White flag.
I think he's got a handling problem there. That's where D'Couza overtook him as well. Seems to really be struggling to keep it on the track through Denga 1 and Denga 2. Oh, we're up to P22. What am I doing? What am I doing? Come on, keep it together. There's a nice save.
The leader has just done a 2:00.5 seconds.
D'Couza's gone now, 6 seconds away. Come on,
That's
keep the
20
foot
minutes
down.
to go, 20 minutes.
Wow, D'Couza did a 2:03 in front of me.
22nd place.
Considering my PB's a 2:05, I don't think I'm going to catch him. That's the sort of lap
Air
time
and
you can
track
pull
temps
out.
are increasing. Air temperature is now 18. The track temperature is now 18 Celsius.
I wasn't expecting that. A warming track, another symptom of not being able to do all my usual practices. I think my tyre pressures will be okay. I don't think they'll go too high. Only got 20 minutes to go. Okay, we've got D'Couza 7 seconds away and J Cool is 8 seconds away. So it depends. If I see D'Couza go past J Cool, then maybe I might be able to try and catch him up myself. Don't know. Bold prediction. Not heard from him of J Cool, which means he's in a higher tier than me. So it's a very bold prediction.
Blue flag.
Zamora behind me, who's in
The gap
P6.
behind is now 3.0.
The best place to be on the start finish, I think.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Or I could just go wide. All those years spent in Formula One cars, paying off. Guess what is encouraging is Zamora's not totally buggered off. It'd be fair to say we're keeping a reasonable pace with him. I'm sure he'll disappear very soon, but it's going moving away a little bit now. It is J Cool ahead of us now, but it's 9 seconds the gap. I think I keep having the odd mistake as well, so it's going to be difficult to close him in. Close in on him with just 15 minutes to go. We'll try. Now that was me braking at 100 meters, which is where I broke when Eugene just piled into the back of me at full speed, and I barely made the chicane. I don't know what he was expecting to do, aside from using me as a braking marker.
Alright Stevie, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Yellow flag.
Be careful.
Oh. That's a couple of positions, I think, then. So J Cool off to the side and Young's, I think. Yeah, we're in P20. Oh dear. Von Reuten. Oh no, it's still in the Jag, still close behind. Van Ruyten's really closed up. Do you think his car's come back to him? No, it shows it's never over. Got to keep going. 14 minutes to go. Biggest threat to me at the moment is Van Ruyten. Dakuza, we know he's quicker. So we'll probably continue to pull
the gap
away.
behind is now 1.0 seconds.
Be nice to pass Penfold at the side of the road if possible. Van Ruyten's really going for it. Some sort of second wind or something. So I've got a problem of King in front, who I'm closing in on.
20. The gap in front has increased. It's now about 13 seconds.
I don't know what King's up to. I don't know if he's got an issue, but Police in P7 is actually closing in really quick as well.
The blue flag is being waved.
On your left, clear left.
That's the blues. He'll have to pull over now.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That's a blue flag.
On your right,
Clear on the right.
clear right.
Well done, Varela, getting a Jaguar that far up the field. Somebody mustn't like him. Well, that really threw us off then. King must have had a bit of an issue. I was going slow, but I really didn't want to overtake him because he was in P6. Varela having the Jaguar trying to kill him then. But it's been a heart-stopping race for him. Every time he goes into a corner, he's probably thinking, what's it going to do next?
Come on, man, keep pushing. You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go.
1.3 seconds. So the reinvigorated... Oh no, it's Jay Cool. This will be trouble. Jay Cool's pretty quick. And he's cool. And he's Jay.
The gap behind is now 1.1 seconds.
Oh, that king hold up really, I think, cost us dear. I think that's what's... Whilst we were waiting to figure out what was going on, I think that's when Jay Kill may have been closing up, unnoticed and unseen. Maybe he's run out of fuel or something because he's vanished. I think it's Denga
That's
1
a blue flag.
and Denga 2 where you can make up more time if you get more practice. Can I do this at the airpin? Yes, I
Car on
can.
the left. Clear on the left.
That means Jay Kill will
Car
get through
left.
as well, I think.
Clear left.
Nope, got a better exit. Gave me a little bit of breathing space to Jay Kill, but he's pretty quick. I don't think I'm going to hold him off for 8 more minutes. Only if he gets perhaps too greedy, too excitable, maybe he'll spin himself out. Half a second though, it's not much. Come on, Butters, come on. I know it's a Jaguar and it's awful, but we need you to move fast. I always keep pulling. There might be another secret 7th gear I've never come across before. I might suddenly find that might give me a boost. It's always worth a try. I'd say there's 4 more laps to go to try and resist. Cool J on my bumper. Sure be able to try some mad manoeuvre before then though. Dive up the side of Denga 1 will be suicidal. I'm going to close off the inside of the hairpin is my best bet.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That worked out okay. Spoon, as was proven by the Vettel on Verstappen the other
behind us
year,
now,
is
not
not really an
protect.
overtaking place. So it might be a mad dive up the chicane with the next opportunity.
He's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up. Stay smooth.
Bit of space with Butters now at least.
Okay, Stevie, there'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. That's 5 minutes to
Chances
go.
for
5
what?
minutes.
I'm not entirely convinced by my crew chief's advice there. The S's are too flowing for any sort of overtake manoeuvre normally. but they are an opportunity for a cock-up, which I've not done this time round. 4 minutes to go. It's going to be 3 more laps, I reckon, including this one. Let's cover the inside of the hairpin again. You must be sat in that car thinking, I've got to come up with a plan.
White flag. P20.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Okay, Stevie.
He's closing the gap.
8.3 seconds.
Don't say
Got
that
10
to me.
minutes of fuel remaining.
Murray, don't put me off.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
I think Cool J's making a bit of a push. He knows it's this lap over next.
Car on the right.
Car right. Clear right.
At least he's doing a clean push. Thank you very much, Jay, for doing a clean push rather than just trying to push me off the track. Mr. Penfold needs to take a leaf out of your book about fair play and clean driving. He's still got a lap to make it work as well, especially if I muck up Spoon. Mr. Butters has buggered off. J. Cool as close as he's been, I think. It's just 0.5 of a second behind. So I'm going to try and keep cool myself. You might make
The
a throw
track
here.
temperature is increasing. It's now 20 Celsius.
Oh, and I fucked up the chicane. There you go. This is.
The start of the penultimate lap.
Sure place, Jay.
On your right.
Clear on the right.
Right side's clear.
Come on, get on with it.
Come on, Stevie. Don't let him get away.
No, it's his place. I screwed up the chicane. I did a 2:04.4 in the end in the race. It's pretty good.
P22, there's the finish. Well done.
That's you good. Take it easy indeed, lab.
Car right.
Alright, back to the garage. Hello? I'm not going to the garage. Is the game going to crash? It's not doing anything. Nope, got there in the end. I'm looking for Penfold. Who's behind us, so there is some justice in the world. In a 30-second penalty as well. So I can feel a little bit better about that, but not happy about getting absolutely rammed. And Eugene was well down on us as well, having completely taken us out. So the two drivers that absolutely punted us to death ended up behind us. From the looks of things, it says P19. I didn't finish P19. So I think there's a few drivers have already jumped off the server. And I think that's... I've not eaten yet, folks. So thanks for... hope you enjoyed this unusual race. Next week, it's back to the normal calendar after the break. And it's a 90-minute race at Spa, for which we've been preparing. The weather report is rain. So we have been doing extra practice, extra preparation, trying to work on a good setup. That works in the rain, practice in the rain, so I've no doubt it'll be really warm and sunny and all that work will go to waste. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the race. I'm going to go back now and see if there's anything I need to report, or I'm not sure you can for socials. See you next time.